We have head coach Chris Lemonis, and he will take your questions.
Coach, after Jake broke that record that we talked about yesterday, what was the reaction like for you and the guys in the dugout?
I just think it was just everybody just took it in a little bit. Tip your hat, let him enjoy the moment. It was a Jake Mangum special, wasn't it? I mean, it was not that he didn't have a lot of great hits, but they were all the dugout was giving him a hard time. But happy for him. I mean, I've just watched it this year. What such a special player. The way he plays the game and the way he gets a big hit, and the bigger the moment, the bigger the hit. I kind of felt like it'd be today because he always kind of seems to have a big hit when it's on the line, and so it felt like it was on the line today. Glad it's over.
You say you're glad it's over. I mean, do you think Jake is glad it's over too? Kind of the circumstance behind it all.
I think so. He's kind of macho, so he probably won't admit it to you when he comes in. But I think he's probably pretty happy it's over.
You guys jumped on him pretty quick there too. I mean, Loach has been really good all year. I mean, what was kind of the key to kind of running that pitch count up?
Yeah, that was, we wanted to grind it out. So just get some good ABs, lay out the high fastball. I thought Foss did a great job. He got a breaking ball that he could handle. And that really let everybody breathe a little bit and put them on their heels, I thought. And we had a really good couple first innings, couple innings against him early.
Made a decision pitching-wise for tomorrow?
It's going to be Peyton Plumlee. So Peyton's our most vibrant guy. And, he do 4 innings on Tuesday night, so being able to come back on Sunday, we'll run him out there.
What's he like Colby White in the 9th inning there?
Pretty good, triple digits. So he was. I was just saying it to the radio. He looks at the scoreboard after every pitch, if you notice, except for that one. So the only one he didn't see was the 100-mile-an-hour. But happy for him.
What's to say about your offense, rebound the way you have this week after a frustrating week last week?
They got back and did some work. I mean, they got to work. We worked really hard this week. Our coaches, Jake Otro, Kyle Cheesebro, they got those guys, and we did a lot of work, kind of slowed practice down and just did a lot of one-on-one. And we've seen it happen this weekend. Georgia's a really good team. They can really pitch. So being able to do some of the things we've been able to do has been good to see.
Is there anything specific you can credit that to, just the last 3 games? It's just a matter of guys putting bats on the ball? Or?
It's more about us grinding out at bats and staying on balls and using the whole field and having a good 2-strike approach. I mean, that's what we're all about. I mean, and you see us, in today's game. And, I thought in the first, everybody thinks about Foskew's home run, but Elijah McNamee had a tremendous at-bat right before that to carry it on, to move the lineup on, and then Foss gets the big hit. So I think those little things are really what we've been working on lately.
You've already sort of erased the Arkansas sweep with 3 wins this week, but how big would be getting another one tomorrow and completing this week?
It's huge. I mean, it's 3 games ahead of Georgia in a series, or 1 game ahead. So we talked about it last weekend when we were 0-2, how big it was to get 1, and we're talking about this week whereas we're 2-0, how big it is to get 1. And so it's all about the next game for us, and we'll have to come out and be ready to go. It should be a great atmosphere. It's going to be a good game. They got some really good arms sitting over there ready to go, so it'll be a battle.
I know they had a big game last night too, but you had a couple big hits again from Rowdy, Westy, and Foskey in the middle. How are they swinging the bat? Just not right
Yeah,
now?
Great. I mean, it's good to see Westy. I thought he had 2 really good at-bats at the end of the game. Rowdy's had some really good at-bats. Foss, I mean, his at-bats have been real consistent all week long. So that group has been good. But we've been good, at the bottom of our lineup. Luke Hancock had some good at-bats today. Gunnar Halter's had some really good at-bats. So we've done the length of our lineup when we're hitting with the, 7, 8, 9 guys, we're pretty good.
Hancock's gotten a lot more ABs in the last probably 2 or 3 weeks or so than he had any time before. Why is that? Is that a practice performance?
Yeah, he's been good in practice, and it's a matchup for us. I feel like we can match up in our DH role a lot of ways, and today it was a little more who had a good eye. We went a left-hander with a really good eye, and we felt like it was Luke, and he had some really good at-bats early and really worked some counts and strung it along. He's a good player. Some of our guys, we have some really good players that don't get to play every day right now, so the development piece with those guys is huge.
With the way Gunner's swinging the bat, do you see him maybe working into that DH role too?
I don't know. Every day when I come out, I look at those. We're still trying to figure out those 2 spots of who matches up best for that game, and so who they're pitching, what they're doing. We don't even know who they're pitching yet. Is it a velo guy? Is it a command guy? Is it So we feel like we have some different options.
Anything else for Coach?